Okay, so welcome back. We're gonna go back to Dragon. Last time Dragon wanted a friend, and this time Dragon's got a fat cat. Is it Dragon's new friend? Let's hope. Let's hope. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this one. Dragon's fat cat. Chapter 1. Meow. One snowy day in January, Dragon heard a funny noise. Meow. It sounds like a cat, said Dragon. He opened his door and looked outside. Out in the yard, sitting in the snow, was a fat gray cat. Hello, little cat, said Dragon. Come inside and get warm. But the fat cat did not come inside. The fat cat just sat in the snow and said, Meow. Later, Dragon heard another funny noise. Meow. There's that cat again, said Dragon. Won't you please come inside and get warm, Dragon asked. But the fat cat did not come inside. The fat cat just sat in the snow and said, Meow. This time it shows the cat being half buried. Poor thing. Wait a minute. The days passed, and Dragon did not hear any more funny noises. When Dragon looked outside, he did not see the fat cat. All he could see was a blanket of snow with a fat lump in the middle. Oh no, said Dragon. Something is not right. Dragon went outside and scooped away at the snow. He scooped and scooped and scooped until he found the fat cat. He's just a dome of snow, so he has to dig him out. You are coming with me, said Dragon, and he took the cold cat inside. Chapter 2. Life with Cat. Not a cat, just cat. After a few hours by the fire, the fat cat was warm, dry, and very cozy. The fat cat sat in Dragon's lap. That was a tongue twister, it all rhymed. And purred and purred. It's too cold for you to go back outside, said Dragon, so you will have to stay here with me. The fat cat did not seem to mind. Well, that's a plus. And if you are going to stay with me, Dragon said, I will have to give you a name. Dragon tried to think of a name for the fat cat. I will call you Cat, said Dragon. Cat was a very good name for a cat. It looks like he's having like a little slumber party with his BFF. If you are going to live in my house, said Dragon, you will need a bed to sleep in. That's perfectly reasonable. So Dragon took a big brown basket and filled it with soft blankets. Then he wrote Cat's name on the side. He made a little sleeping bed for him. Aww. Dragon put Cat's bed down on the floor next to his own bed. How do you like your new bed? Dragon asked. But Cat was already fast asleep on Dragon's bed. Look at him, he curled up. And soon, so was Dragon. Oh, Dragon loves Cat so much he's sleeping in the cat's bed so the cat can sleep on his. Oh. Chapter 3. Problems. Oh no. Dragon liked living with Cat, and Cat liked living with Dragon. But Dragon did not know how to take care of Cat. He did not know how to train Cat. That was a problem. He wrote a sign that said, roll over. Dragon did not know how to feed Cat. That was a big problem. Yeah, cats have to eat special, diets. And Dragon did not know what to do about all the yellow puddles Cat made. That was a smelly problem. Oh, Cat needs a litter box. There we go. One day, the mail mouse stopped by. P.U., said the mail mouse. Your house stinks. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped a page. I thought that felt really thick. We're going to go back just one page because he says the smelly problem of the yellow puddles. He said, Dragon tried to teach Cat to use the toilet, but Cat did not understand. Cat jumped in the toilet. One day, the mail mouse stopped by. P.U., said the mail mouse. Your house stinks. I know, says Dragon. My cat has a smelly problem. What you need is a litter box, says the male mouse. A litter box will make that smelly problem go away. A litter box, says Dragon. That's a good idea. So Dragon and Cat walked to the highway and picked up all the litter they could find. Wrong kind of litter. Oh, Dragon put the litter into a box and placed the box in his house. Now Dragon's house really smelled bad. Dragon did not know what to do. We need to go to the pet store, he told Cat. So Dragon and Cat got into the car and drove to the pet store. I need to buy some cat stuff, said Dragon. What's your cat's name? Asked the sales pig. Cat, said Dragon. That's a good name for a cat, said the pig. I thought of it myself, said Dragon. The kind old pig showed Dragon how to take care of a cat. She showed Dragon what to feed his cat, and she even showed Dragon how to get rid of a smelly problem. The real cat litter. Dragon bought a lot of things for Cat. He left the pet store with everything he needed. Except for one thing. He left Cat! Oh no! 4. Left behind. Aww. When Dragon came home, he got his house ready for Cat. He put out dishes of food and water. He filled the box with kitty litter, and he scattered cat toys all over the floor. All the while, Dragon had a funny feeling. I feel like I've forgotten something, he said. Yes, a big something. Suddenly, Dragon remembered what he had forgotten. Cat, he shouted, I left you behind! What do you think he does? Dragon found his flashlight and went outside to find Cat. Cat! Cat, he called! But Cat was nowhere to be found. Dragon looked and looked all through the night, but he could not find Cat. Oh. Dragon sat down on an old crate and began to cry. He had lost his beloved Cat. Suddenly, Dragon heard a funny noise. Meow. Dragon looked around and around, but he could not see Cat anywhere. Finally, Dragon looked down into an old crate, and there was Cat. But Cat was not alone. Deep inside the crate, snuggled close to Cat, were 5 little kittens. You had babies, said Dragon. Oh, you are a good cat. Look at, she got her little babies inside the crate. You can see them over here. Oh, they're so cute. Dragon picked up the old crate and brought it back to his warm house. Chapter 5. Home Again. Later that night, Dragon made up good names for all the kittens. He then made 5 small beds and wrote each kitten's name on the side. Dragon put the kitten beds on the floor, next to his own bed. How do you like your new beds, he asked. But the kittens were already fast asleep. You're never going to believe what he named all the kittens. He named them Kitty. So every one of their beds and their bowls says Kitty. And soon, so was Dragon. Again, Dragon's on the floor, Kitty's on the bed. I think he loves his cat. What do you guys think? I thought that was really cute. Just me.